Hey everyone, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center in Cranston, Rhode Island. Wanted to put out a quick video today explaining what I call the changing athletic landscape when it comes to high school sports. You see, when you are playing sports growing up, when you're doing youth athletics, when you're in 7th and 8th grade, and even for the most part freshman year of high school, you can get by with just a few things. First and foremost, you can get by with just a natural talent, natural God-given ability to be good at the sport of your choice. Along with that, as long as you put in the hard work at practice, and as long as you have the ability to absorb and to be a sponge and to learn things throughout practice and throughout camps and to commit time to being better at your sport, you're going to improve. And we see that all the way up till 8th grade, even freshman year of high school. After freshman year of high school, we start to see kind of a turning point when we get into sophomore, junior, and senior year of high school. And that turning point is sort of the point where the things that got you through youth athletics, you know, your natural ability to be good at a sport, your desire to practice hard and to really absorb and learn as much about your sport as possible, doesn't always do it for you anymore. And we see that a lot. My sport of choice when I was in high school was track and field. I was a shot putter and a discus thrower. I did track all through high school, all through college, and even worked for a track and field company for 7 years after college. So I've been involved in the sport of track and field now for about 16 years. And it's no more apparent than in the sport of track and field, where talent and good form and good technique isn't going to get you all the way there. And you see it in a lot of different sports. You see it in football, you see it in hockey. I mean, let's take an offensive lineman in football. You could have the best footwork out of anybody in the state. You can go to all the camps over the summer. You could have played football since you were a baby growing up, since you were just a little guy starting out in Pop Warner. But what you're going to see is once you get to about that sophomore year, that junior varsity level of high school, that's not going to cut it anymore. You need to put in the extra work and you need to put in the extra time in the weight room with medicine balls, with kettlebells, with dumbbells. Put in the extra work to get you to that next level. Having great natural talent, having some good God-given ability, having the utmost desire to win and keeping an open mind and absorbing everything that your coaches tell you, that's great. And that's going to get you far. But it's not going to get you far enough without improving your physical strength, without improving your speed, and without improving your explosiveness to get you to be at that top level. And that's where we come into play. You're going to see, and we see it here all the time at Primal, is that turning point. The majority of athletes that we train here are all high school sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And that's not really a big coincidence here, because you don't really see that turning point until sophomore year of high school. When you're in 7th grade, when you're in 8th grade, even when you're in 9th grade, you can get by on natural talent, natural ability, and hard work. And even though it's great to carry those things over, having the best ability and having the most talent isn't going to get you all the way there when you start going up against kids who are bigger than you and who are stronger than you. Another perfect example would be a high school hammer thrower, a high school discus thrower, a high school shot put javelin thrower. You can go to all the camps, you can have the best coaches, you can pay for the best track and field equipment that you can possibly buy out of whatever catalog you get it from. But if you have the best footwork, if you have the best form, but you don't have any strength, somebody's going to come up out of nowhere who's going to be super strong. They might not have the best form, they might not have the best technique, they might not have the best coaching, but they will outmuscle you. They will outwork you. Okay? And that's what we're trying to get across is if you are an athlete who works hard, if you are an athlete that has great natural God-given talent and ability, you need to do more than just that if you want to get to the top level in your sport. That's where we come into play. Come and check us out. It's definitely worth the trip. Primal Athlete Training Center, 101 Comstock Parkway, unit number 8 here in Cranston, Rhode Island. Or check us out on the web. It's primalatc.com. Hope to see you guys in here soon.